All you have to do is just watch these boring videos. That's it. These boring ass videos can make you money. So you look here, Solana is basically just sitting on this area. Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm your host Jitsuko Toshiro, bringing you all the cryptocurrency daily updates. Let's go ahead and get started. So let's take a look at Bitcoin. As you can see here, it has been consolidating. There really hasn't been much changes. So let's recap what's gone. So basically, we've been heading up on a daily time frame, and we've just been consolidating under this resistance. So let's take a look. Let's zoom in and take a look at what's going on. We basically are claiming this $23,000 level, and we've been consolidating here for the past few days. One thing you can note is on the body of these candles, we are trending up. This tends to actually be a bullish consolidation. But if you're looking at any of the indicators that I like to look at, you can see that we are getting some weakening of the buying pressure. So we have a down sloping RSI, we have an up sloping price action. That technically means we do have a bearish divergence, but these bearish divergences, they take a while to play out. So give us some time, it might play out. Sometimes they don't play out at all, and they can just reverse on you and head up. I did mark our resistance here, and it's basically at this $24,000 level. It seems like we can't even get to it. We are going to test it, I think, before we make a definitive move. But until then, really nothing has gone on. Now we've been consolidating. Don't get trapped in this consolidation. Sometimes you can actually flip long, but remember, you're longing into resistance. This is going to take some time if it is going to break down. Let's take a look at another thing, and this is the 4-hour time frame. You can see that we've just gone sideways, and sometimes the easiest way to lose your money is on these sideways chops. So if you have a position, make sure it's when we break out or break up. Don't take a position in the chop. It can drive you crazy, number one, and then number two, it can just get you. It can get you stopped out. So like, look at this wick right here. This is definitely a stop hunt. We got some wicks down below. Those were stop hunts. People thought we're gonna go lower. A couple things I want to show you guys before we move on is not the 200-day SMA. Not a fan of that one, but I do like the MACD. So take a look here. As you can see, we have a downward sloping MACD, and we have higher price action. This is also another bearish confirmation. You just got to be patient for this to play out. 24K is the line in the sand. If we do break above it, I do expect this to go to 30,000. Until then, we are going to play the safe game, okay? So right now, just hang tight. So kind of same thing like how we had earlier in the last week. Basically, we had some bullish consolidation, then we moved up. We might get some more consolidation and try to attempt this 24,000 level. We just got to wait and see. Don't get caught in this movement. Let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum is giving you a little bit of more to play with. So let's get on the daily time frame first. Ethereum is giving you some good signs. So what you can see here is we are failing actually to move up, and we are equally touching this key resistance here, this 1670 level, and it seems like we are just going to consolidate here and probably move down again. We are attempting to move down as we speak. It looks like the Ethereum is being sold off. Our next stop is going to be this 1350 level, and this 1350 level is going to be a key area of support. And the reason why I am saying that is because if you look at the 250 EMA lines, the daily lines, you can see we do have a bullish crossover here. It is going to test, though, this 1415 to this 1350 level before we head higher. So just keep that in mind. We might go lower before we head higher. My personal favorite, BNB. And I told you guys, this is the mother of all shorts. And we are approaching, I told you guys, this is the key area of resistance here for BNB, this $330 mark. And if you can, it's like watching paint dry right now. We're just waiting for it to basically get to that point and actually touch this cross section here. We have a nice horizontal resistance, and then we have this beautiful downward sloping resistance, creating the most massive descending triangle that I've ever seen. So if we do touch here, we do get rejected. I do expect us to come down here and then come down lower. The lowest target for BNB, I'm keeping my eyes on it, is $40, $45 right here. So just keep that in mind. We do have a Fed meeting in February, early February. That is around the corner. I think that is going to be either next week or the week after. I'm going to make a video about it and how to trade it. These FOMC meetings are huge. They come with massive amounts of volatility. I think that volatility might send this up to that $330 mark, so keep that in mind. Lastly, we're going to look at Solana. Solana is a beautiful one. This is my premeditated chart. I like to look at this one because it reminds me of my personal conviction and bias. Basically, I do think Solana is a good project. I do think it's here to stay. As you can see, I told you guys we might test this $30 level, and that was back when we were at $14, $15. I said if we break 15, it's clear skies all the way up until we hit 30. And right now, if you guys basically took that advice, it's almost 100% move to the upside. All you have to do is just watch these boring videos. That's it. These boring ass videos can make you money. So you look here, Solana is basically just sitting on this area. And here's another premeditated chart. I like to call these premeditated because, you know, I drew them up before I hosted. I want to show you guys another idea that I had. Basically, we had a massive head and shoulders. We did break to the downside. Now we're confirming this breakdown. So if you look at Solana, we just are coming back to retest. I think this is an excellent area to short, especially if you're doing low leverage. You could withstand something like this, put a stop loss at $35, and you'll be good to go. Last but not least, let's take a look at the DXY. DXY is holding on to dear life. We do have a key support area here. What I can see happening actually with the DXY, I do see it. I mean, the DXY is not going to last forever. Right now, we're in a key area of support. What I do believe is going to happen is we're going to get a rounding bottom, and it's going to take maybe another few days. We round down here. Then eventually we retest the breakout and then go up to the upside. But we might make something like a head and shoulders, something like this. Okay, so I'm not saying we're going to the moon, but I want to let you guys know that we do have some support. We might trend higher, and that's just the case with the DXY. Okay, so we might just move higher from here. Let me get rid of the MACD. Let me show you guys the RSI. The relative strength index is basically telling you we're bottoming here. We're not going to break down any lower. So get ready for the moon. As opposed to, like, if you look at all the other commodities like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, or BNB, it's the opposite. We're overbought. So right now, everything needs to cool down. If you want to hedge your position, you got to hedge it in the opposite direction of the herd. And the herd right now is thinking we're going to the moon. Bitcoin bottom is in, and this is the time where you capitalize on that. If you guys like my content, please follow me on Twitter. As you guys have seen me before on Twitter, I do all my real-time updates here, and then I do post almost every single day on YouTube. If you like my content, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I currently have 61 subscribers. My goal is 100. And I will do my $100 USDT giveaway. If you guys stay till the end, I appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoy trading as much as I do and making money. Take care, good luck, and goodbye.